Welcome to BIOS Repair Master Pro. In this demonstration, we are examining an HP 850 G5 laptop that initially showed no power-on response. After opening the system, we can see marks around the processor power coils. This observation may suggest a problem in the power delivery circuit, but a visual inspection alone does not confirm a short circuit. The previous BIOS flashing attempt was unsuccessful. We therefore programmed the system again with a clean, compatible BIOS image, and the computer returned to normal operation. However, an HP endpoint security controller error was still present. The original BIOS backup was not available, so an image downloaded from the internet was used for testing. A downloaded image may not contain the device-specific data required by the original board, which can result in security, identity, or controller mismatch errors. The message shown here is the endpoint error we need to investigate. To process the image, we open BIOS Repair Master Pro. The toolkit groups its functions by platform and includes dedicated HP utilities, general analysis tools, and additional BIOS functions. We begin with the endpoint-related operation. From the HP section, we open Endpoint Error Fix, select the input file with the Browse button, and load the BIOS data that contains the reported issue. We then start the processing engine. The application creates a separate output file rather than overwriting the original input. We open the output directory and confirm that a new endpoint fixed copy has been generated. Next, we process the management engine region. We open ME Cleaner, select the newly processed BIOS image, and run Analyze BIOS. The analysis identifies important platform information, including the processor generation and the CSME version. This information is used to select matching support files. The application then asks for a compatible clean ME region file and the appropriate fit configuration files. These files must match the platform and firmware generation. Once they are selected, the toolkit automates the extraction, cleaning, and rebuild steps that would otherwise have to be completed manually. When the process finishes, a cleaned BIOS image is written to the output directory. We verify the result with ME Analyzer. The status shown as configured indicates that the ME region has been recognized as configured by the analyzer. This is a useful verification step, although final validation must always be performed on the correct hardware. The final operation is DMI transfer. DMI contains device identity information stored by the manufacturer, such as the product identity and, depending on the system, serial or board-specific fields. We select the original BIOS backup as the source, then select the rebuilt BIOS image as the destination. Both files must belong to the same physical system or board. We start the DMI transfer and wait for the output file to be created. The application completes the operation within seconds and saves the final image in the output directory. The workflow shown here consists of 3 stages: processing the endpoint-related data, cleaning and rebuilding the ME region, and transferring the original DMI information. BIOS Repair Master Pro combines these stages in one workflow and reduces the amount of repetitive manual work. The final image can now be tested using the appropriate BIOS programming method for the board. In this demonstration, the computer starts normally and the previous endpoint message is no longer displayed. That result is consistent with a successful test on this particular system. It should not be treated as a guarantee for every BIOS image or every hardware configuration. This concludes the BIOS Repair Master Pro demonstration. Always preserve the original BIOS backup, verify platform compatibility, and keep a recovery plan before programming any firmware image. Thank you for watching.